What's up guys, Nev here, back with another Neverness to Everness video. We are almost to the single digits, counting down the days for the release. And buckle up because today we've got a long one. Today we're going to be doing the ultimate beginner's guide for Neverness to Everness. We're going to be going over everything that the game has to offer. I'm going to do my best to have timestamps down in the bottom so that we could go over everything, and if there's anything specific you want to look at, you could jump in there, but we're going to go over everything in the UI, and yeah, we're just going to dive right into it. We're just chilling on a bench right now, but we're going to start with taking a look at our cell phone. So at the top of the cell phone, we've got our ID. This is where our username is going to be featured, where we're going to be able to pick our avatar and what character is shown on our ID, as well as frames, which will be unlocked as we play the game from the battle pass and other methods. I'm sure there will be plenty of customization here with little characters and whatnot. But let's make this Lacrimosa. But the user ID here also features our hunter level, which is going to be the level, our account level, basically, and our appraisal level, which is going to be our world level, which is based on our hunter level. Once you reach specific hunter levels, you'll increase your appraisal level. It's going to allow you to level up your characters past certain breakpoints. It's going to make the content in the open world harder, and it's going to unlock more features in the game. We're able to edit our profile, copy our UID, and then if our character's stuck, you could click unstuck and it'll unstick you. It'll reset, reload, and yeah, it'll put you in a safe spot. Teleported me to a forest for some reason, so that's where we're going to hang out for now. Then we've got the mall, which is the game's shop. Within the mall, we've got the ARC shop. You're able to purchase ARCs here with these tri-keys. These tri-keys are received from the ARC research program, and they're used to exchange for these ARCs. And then we've got the ARC exchange, where we spend these U1, which are acquired, as you can see here, from anomaly drops and anomaly commissions. They can be used to purchase purple tier ARCs, so you'll be able to stock up here. Then we've got the fashion shop, which features all of the skins, which are purchasable with the fawns as well as other resources. I'm sure some of them will be purchasable with real money, or at least I hope that they heavily monetize skins so that they give us lots more rewards in terms of pulls and everything. There's also gliders in the fashion shop and vehicle skins. Then we've got the fair exchange. This is the currency, the warp pieces. You receive them for getting extra copies of characters. Then you've got the lost exchange, which you accumulate through pools as well. And then you've got your annulith for dice and tri-keys. Pretty standard rebate system, which we see in other games. Then we've got the mode shop. This first shop, the metal shop, is you use the peril hunt medals, which are acquired after completing high-risk commissions, and they can be exchanged here for all sorts of resources. Then we've got the Otherworld salvage station, which you use the train log. These are received from doing the Beyond the Rails, which is that endgame mode that we talked about in a previous video, and we'll take a look at it here as well. But that's it for the mall. Then we've got the event tab. Within the event tab, you've got your typical events. This is where we'll receive logging gifts. We'll have the Hunter's Journal. Looks like the Big Owl Express is how we're going to receive Aniel, a free copy of her. And then the city guide has a bunch of other missions, which you'll be able to go through and do on release. This is in the beta, so things are subject to change here, of course. But yeah, that's the event tab. It's going to have all your standard fare for what you'd come to expect from gacha game events. And they do have a tab here where it looks like we'll be able to revisit past events, which is always cool. We're going to circle back to City Tycoon a little bit later, but we've got Circle Bounty, which is going to be our battle pass. Within the beta, we don't have anything to show off for the battle pass, and that includes we don't know the price yet, we don't know what to expect there, but it looks like we've got our free tab, and then we've got our premium tab. I'm pretty sure it's going to be what you expect with a gacha game battle pass. We got daily quests, weekly quests, and seasonal quests, which are going to be patch specific, but when it comes to the rewards and everything, we can kind of expect to receive your typical free and premium rewards. We'll get premium pools, more currency and stuff in the premium side of things. It would be really cool if they included some form of cosmetic on the premium pass. that would be a huge incentive to pay for the premium pass other than the additional currency and stuff. But if you max out your battle pass and you get a character skin or something, that would be dope. But I don't really expect that to be on the battle pass, but we'll see. We're going to revisit the character tab. We've got the notice tab. Of course, notice, we're going to get events and game notices. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Then we've got the time system. The time system allows you to change the time of day, and it also allows you to change the weather. So for anybody who's looking to make any kind of content and they want it to be aesthetically a certain way, you can make it snowy, you can make it rainy, and you can change the time of day and everything. So as you can see here, I changed it to snowy, so we'll see if it starts snowing around us. After the time system, we've got the Scarborough Fair, which is the gacha system for the game. When you first take a look at the gacha system, everything seems a little bit different. First of all, you're not going to have 1 million currency and 900 pools. That would be insane. But what you will have will be the beginner banner, and then you'll have a limited banner. We do not currently have the limited banner, but we're all expecting it to be non-only. But on that standard banner, after your first 50 pools, you will be getting a character selector where you could select anyone from the standard banner to join your squad. So that's pretty cool. I would recommend saving that standard selector until you receive one S-class character, so you don't pull a copy of the one that you already selected, unless if you really wouldn't mind it. I'm personally aiming for Daffodil, Jiwan, and Hethereau. After that, I wouldn't mind getting a Baiching. I don't really care for Fadia. Sakuri is a close 5th, I guess. Brief interruption, if you're enjoying these videos, if you're excited for Neverness to Everness like I am, drop a subscription. We're going to be doing a bunch of fun giveaways, as well as we reach 1,000 subs by the launch window. I'm going to be buzzing my head live on stream. Non-only giveaway, battle pass giveaway, all that fun stuff. Back to the video. But yeah, the Scarborough Fair is everything you've come to expect from a gacha game, except we've got this game board here. When you roll a dice and you move that amount of movements on the board. You'll get rewards, and it's everything we expect from a gacha game, except there are some slightly different systems. I have a full video covering the gacha system, but to go over it briefly here, the pool rates... Sorry, wrong button. The pool rates are 1% for the... The pool rates are 1.8%. Oh my goodness, what am I talking about? That's with the pity. But the base chance is 0.99%, so we could just say that's 1% for an S rank character and 19.59% for an A rank character. No, that's not even what it's saying. So once you reach 70 pools, the board becomes a modified board, and then your chance to hit an S rank is increased to 19.59%. And yeah, the guarantee for an A rank is every 10 pools. The guarantee for an S rank is every 90 pools. But once you reach that 70 for the modified board, it feels way more likely to pull an S rank. There's a 100% chance of getting the desired S rank character on a limited banner, so you don't really have to worry about that. But outside of that, it's pretty standard gacha rolling. You roll, you run around the board, you get pools based on the likelihood of based on the chance of getting that tier. So landing on these, you do have odds to get, like, you could land on anything and still get an S rank character. The odds are just much lower than, no, the odds are like similar to other gacha games, but the landing on this purple chest, you could still get an S rank is what I'm trying to say. It would just be that 1% odd of getting it every time you roll. 0.99%. But yeah, that's the banner. I do have a full video covering all the rules if you want to go and check that out. So we covered the Scarborough Fair, then we have the bond system, James Bond. The bond system is where you're able to go and read about the characters. You're able to see what gifts they like and give them gifts, and give them gifts. I can't say that. And give them gifts to increase their affection, which will then increase their bond with you. And their bond determines what you're able to do with them. So if we take a look at the rewards for mint here, each tier gives a little bit of the analyth, the premium currency, and then every couple levels of affinity, you unlock different little things. So at level 2 affinity, you're able to have mint right along in the passenger seat with you. At level 4 affinity, mint can visit your home and hang out with you. At level 6, it unlocks a special interaction for close friends. You can unlock home decor, which is cool. And yeah, you could get access to Mint's office. There's just a bunch of different rewards, including cosmetics like a frame for your ID or a little avatar. And it maxes out at level 10 where you get a name card. And I believe that that would be the nameplate that we get up here. You're able to edit that name card once you have it unlocked. So that's pretty cool. Lots of little features there with the bond system that I think a lot of people are going to like. You're able to hang out with them. There's different methods. When you click on interact, it gives you these different conditions that you can meet, which will also grant you like affection other than giving them gifts. So you have to unlock the character, go do this encounter, and do this side quest. We'll get into encounters once we look at the map, but that basically covers these interactions, which have requirements. Then you go and hang out with them. Then there's home time, which these are different things that can be done within your home if you invite Mint to your home. So cute little fun things there. If you click ride, well, I guess I have to claim the reward, but I'll show you guys. You click ride and then figure this out here. Grab this little vehicle. If you click ride, then you can go and add them to the vehicle and they will hop in the vehicle with you whenever you do that. So that's fun. It'll show them up there that is the current character who's riding in the vehicle with you. Then if you click, man, it's making me do all these things. I don't know why it kicked me out there. Let's claim the gift here. Not going to let me do that because I have too many elite hunter guides, but this will allow them to join you once you accept the reward. I have unlimited resources. The major beta problems, first world beta problems. Next up, we've got formation. Formation is where you set your characters up for your team. You could have different preset teams, of course, up to 6 of them, and it'll show you which of the Esper cycles are activated. So this will show you essentially what you're capable of doing based on the characters in your team. Lots of team building stuff. I'm really looking forward to diving into that once we're actually in the game. But yeah, as you can see, I can't activate much because of my current team comp. I can activate charge. I think. Can I? Oh, so you have to have these 3. Okay, I don't know. My brain's not working. When you have the element activated, it shows you here the elements highlighted. But because I don't have, let's say, 0 on the team, I'm not able to activate charge. So really right now, I'm not really able to activate anything. These are just the characters that are in my formation right now, not the team that I'd be running right now. But you want to be able to... You want to fulfill these elemental requirements in order to utilize the Esper cycle and like actually take advantage of that part of the gameplay. Otherwise, you're just nerfing your team a little bit. But yeah, that's the formation. And you've got the friends tab. I don't have any friends, but I would love for you to be my friend once the game launches. But yeah, typical friends list. You could add friends, you could block people, recent players will show up here. And you could do some little multiplayer things. Next up, we've got the exploration guide, which is going to be full of quests to do. These quests will grant you hunter level experience, and it'll grant you fawns and all sorts of stuff in here. There's going to be several phases and several quests that you should definitely prioritize completing. It'll help you to progress your account, progress your hunter level, and get a lot of nifty materials for leveling up your characters and everything. And then we've got the daily system here. That's the second on the exploration guide, which you could get there via the phone, but you could also get there by pressing, not F2. Which one is it? F1? Yeah, press F1. It'll take you here. These are the dailies. And we could take a look at those real quick because this is stuff that a lot of people are interested in. Log into the game will give you plus 20. Send gift once. Spend fawn, not fond. Spend fawns once. Carry out 100,000 fawns in Pink Paws heist. Spend a total of 10 city stamina. Upgrade an arc level 1 time. Use 3 ultimates, defeat 5 enemies. Consume 180 character pixels, which is the stamina, not the city stamina. The stamina that's used to get character materials and everything. And then go to the cafe and get fawns from that management system. So that's the daily system. We will make a video covering how quickly you can knock out your dailies in the future, but for now, you kind of get the idea. It'll probably take 5 to 10 minutes to knock that out. And then we got this tab here. I just uploaded a video covering how you could spend your character stamina. You've got character experience, weapon experience, beetle coins. You can farm those, which these are used to upgrade your characters and items. Bonds are used for the city. These are all the ability upgrade materials, the arc ascension materials, the console farming, or relic farming, whatever you want to call it. Then we got Beyond the Rails, which is one of the endgame modes. And then Anomaly Hunt, which is the weekly boss. And then we have these question marks, which we don't know what those are yet. I don't know. And if I did, I couldn't tell you. But we'll take a look at Beyond the Rails soon. After that, we've got the tutorial tab. It gives you a tutorial for every character, as well as rewards for completing these tutorials. I highly encourage people to hop in here and complete these tutorials. That way you can understand how to use the character. And if you don't want to, do it for the little rewards you get. That's smart. After that, we've got these special enemy shadow eliminations, which here's an example of one, the Skyfish banner. These are anomalies that you can find within the city. And if you click track, it'll show me where one is located nearby, and you can go and dispose of them. This will get super filled out as you play the game, and you'll be able to collect rewards and loot whilst doing it. And if you're like a completionist, you're going to want to do it anyways, I'm sure. After that, we've got the second tab. We've got achievements, everything you've come to expect on a cool little menu with these little, what are they called? Tapes. I couldn't remember. I grew up with CDs, not tapes. I'm not that old. But yeah, I think that these look pretty cool. They're displayed pretty cool. And of course, it's your typical achievements with rewards, little bits of currency. So knock those out as you play the game. We've got our tutorial tab. You always have to click through here and clear out all of these notifications so that you can collect your, I think you get 1 premium currency per thing. So I'll get I got 15 there, sweet. But yeah, that's the tutorial tab. Highly recommend reading the tutorials so you know what you're doing. There's a lot of them, as with every game. Then we've got multiplayer. You could hop in here, try and find somebody to join. Got hunter rewards, which are rewards for your hunter level. Collect these as you play the game, get premium currency, get pools, get money, get materials. Do that. If this is red, it shouldn't be. Then we've got the index, which allows you to go in and view everything that you've seen. You could go in and view the different locations in the game. I just went through these really quick. Go pause if you want to read a specific one. I like this place. This place is cool. You've got the anomaly tab, which will let you view and read about anomalies that you've defeated. You've got the character tab, which will let you see characters. Oh man. Latori and Lacrimosa are locked. Sad. But yeah, you can view the characters, This is the glossary, which will basically explain to you what the different words in the game mean. What is an esper? What is a anomaly? You can go and read about them in there if you want. As well as arcs. This covers all the arcs. That's that. That is the index. We're going to go back to the map soon. We've got our inventory, which covers all of our stuff. Your inventory is not going to look like this. That includes vehicles and stuff, which is cool. Then we've got our quest book. We've got episodes, which are going to be the primary stories. We've got the spin-offs, which are going to be the little side stories. We've got the guide, which is going to teach us different gameplay modes, I guess. There's bond quests, side quests, and daily quests. Next up, we've got the feedback and community tab. I'm not going to click on those because those will open things that I don't want opened right now. We've got the camera at the bottom of the phone. We can take cute little pictures. And I believe we can do things like filters and all sorts of fun stuff. You can adjust the lighting. You can adjust characters' poses. Oh, she's angry. But yeah, camera's fun. Lots of people have fun with that. We've got the mail. I can't open that right now. It'll open stuff. We've got our settings here. For anybody who wants a brief look at the settings, slow it down, pause it. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and talk about every single setting, other than the fact that they defaultly turned off motion blur. And I appreciate that. Move my camera. Go back down. We got volume. System features, UI. I love to turn the UI opacity down. I like to make the UI disappear. You can switch your appraiser's gender, and you can adjust the traffic settings, which is interesting. We've got shortcuts here that you can adjust, and yeah, that's all in the settings, and you can log out here. Cool. We covered everything to do on the phone. We've covered everything going on in there, but we're going to take a look at the City Tycoon. In a recent video, I did a brief tour of all of the housing. We've got the Wiener Apartments, everybody. The Eden Apartments, Skyview Halls, Golden Capital, and Fenglin Villa. That looks like that's going to be everything that's on release. The Fenglin Villa is going to be 8 million fawn, so once you're rich, you could hop in here and you could have 5 total characters come and move in with you, which is pretty fun. Didn't mean to go there. Let's go back. But if you want a tour of these properties, go check out that other video talking about the game's features. But you could fast travel. There's all sorts of different furniture that you could place in the house that'll give you different benefits, such as clearing your warrant level, giving you a little attack boost, which is interesting. And there's requirements to unlock these. Like you have to receive this item, you have to go and complete commissions in order to get that item. Cool stuff. And you could decorate all sorts of stuff. Very cool. But then we have the cafe. You're able to manage the cafe from here. You can withdraw your earnings, and you can essentially place individuals in the cafe who will benefit your income. You can unlock different recipes which affect how much money you make. And there's all sorts of different recipes, all sorts of stuff to manage in here. Fun stuff. This drink right here will give me almost 75 fawn an hour, which that's not going to get me to 8 million anytime soon. So let's make sure that we're staying on top of our cafe, leveling this up so we could get that villa. There's other rewards going on in here. Once you complete these quests, you will get further rewards. Higher management levels will allow you to unlock more locations, which will allow you to make more money. Get money. Next up, we've got the... Did we look at the Hunter Exchange already? Yes, we did. We've got the garage. We'll take a quick look at the vehicles. I'm going to move my head up here out of the way. Or over here, because I don't have any additional stuff to edit the cars. But but you can see the car stats up in the top right. Well, the vehicle stats, but we've got the max speed, the acceleration, and the vehicle's condition. I assume speed up is acceleration. That'd make the most sense. But there are more details in here that show you how the car handles essentially. Yeah, this is the M1000, the C2000, the ST79, DeLorean looking vehicle, the Enforcer, looks like a Mustang, Griffin, looks kind of like a Porsche, the Griffin Volante, which is a fancier Griffin. It's got, I think it's a, oh yeah. It's convertible. Cool. All right, the game got interrupted by connection issues. But then we got the Levalox, which is a super sports car looking car. The Pursuit V8, the Pendragon, the Novus STX 950, the Blizzard V4, the Terra X, which looks like an Xterra Jeep, and the Rover A1 moped. Better keep Ludwig away from this. Alright, that's all the vehicles in the garage. This is the race tab. You can do online races to race with your friends. Or I guess online wouldn't be with your friends because there's a friends tab where you could race with your friends, but the online will allow you to do online races. Pretty cool. But the challenge mode is where you'll be able to do races which have rewards tied to them. This does cost, city stamina. And city stamina is what is used for lots of rewards within the Hethereau Hobbies, which are going to be like city things. The stamina recharges every Monday at 5 server time. So you'll have to figure out when that is for you locally. But there are rewards for doing the racing. There's a lot to do in this game, so buckle up. Aside from the races, we've got a city delivery system, which you pick one of these deliveries. It costs stamina, but based on how well you do, you get a decent amount of funds for doing so. Very cool, yes? And then we got the races, we got the deliveries. We have the Pink Paws Heist, Sea Angler, which is the fishing. And are they going to make me do this every time? I'm not going to click on them every time because it's messing me up here. Got Little Sparrow, Tetraminos, little game, arcade games. Owner Selection, which I don't know what that is yet. It requires me to purchase that cafe. Haven't got there. And Super Sound, which is where you could go do a bunch of music stuff, some concerts and stuff. Pink Paws, though, pretty popular. You could get a lot of money. We're not going to do that right now. So those are all the Hethereau things that we could do. Outside of that, we got to take a look at the map. The map has a lot on it. You take a zoom out. There's a lot to do, a lot to explore. I feel like you could get pretty lost on release. Why remove this? Untrack. But as you can see here, we've got these towers here. These Werthermer towers, which you're able to teleport to. Aside from those, we've got these phone booths throughout the world, which you will find and be able to teleport to for fast travel. Then you have these yellow emblems. These are the different properties on the map that you can own and eventually teleport to. Then if we take a look at these blue emblems here, these are going to be the different places to spend your pixels or your character stamina to unlock different materials and everything. Everybody tracking so far? Pretty standard fare. Up here, this green emblem is Beyond the Rails, which is the time trial mode where you hop in and you try and get these stars. We'll go there soon. This little pink emblem here, this is Sorrenti. Sorrenti is a big weekly boss. It'll kick my ass right now, so we're not going to go in there and F with it, but we can say hi to him through the window. Hello, Sorrenti. I don't have my characters leveled up to mess with him right now. But That is one of the weekly bosses. Next up, you can see our characters hanging out. Latori, we've got Haniel up here, Nonali's chilling over here. Nonali's pretty close to his teleport, so we'll run over and see what she's doing. We'll go mess with her. Who's pulling for Nonali? You're gonna have to wait for my upcoming Should You Pull for Nonali video, where I will be detailing my Nonali giveaway, where I'm going to be giving away 1 copy of Nonali to a lucky gamer. Very cool. If you can see on the mini map right now, that little pink emblem I'm running towards, hold on. I'm going to run up here and grab it. It's just a little collectible that is available for you to find. You can see it right in front of me right now. Okay, stop. There's these little crows hidden. You find them, they give you an oracle stone. We're just gonna float down here. Whoa, okay. Nonali should be chilling right up here. Let's see what she's doing. You're able to encounter our friends to clone. You can encounter your friends within the world. They'll be doing different things. You could chat with them, and you'll get a little story event. We're gonna skip this because no spoilers. All right, so we skip that. No spoilers allowed. There are little hangout events. I am avoiding things like that, like the plague, because I'm going to experience it on release with everyone else. But yeah, there's a lot to explore, a lot to do. When you zoom into the map, you're able to see little side quests. You can see, okay, here's a place to repair and modify your vehicle, races, your actual vehicles, and other significant locations. Is there anything I'm missing? Here's a delivery. Not doing that right now. Stop trying to make me work. But yeah, fishing spot up here. There's a lot to do. But yeah, this is Beyond the Rails teleport. Go. Beyond the Rails is the time trial version? The time trial mode that we've come to expect from level 1 to 5. You just need 1 team. Once you reach level 6, you'll require 2 teams. The character scale, you just or the enemy scale, you have to defeat the enemies within a certain time. You'll get your train ticket stamped, and you'll get rewards based on how many stamps you get. Everything we've come to know and love. But you hop on the train, as we are right now, and you come to this cool dream world looking thing. Within here, anything is possible. But once you get here, you fight these guys. Should be able to do it really quickly. But yeah, you complete it, and technically I've already done it, so you can overwrite the results. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, you gain rewards doing that. Cool. Capiche? That is the Beyond the Rails system. All aboard. All right, Oracle Stones. That is the item that I got for finding that little crow when I was running around. You collect enough of them, and then you're able to go to the witch's house to claim rewards. Where does the witch live, you might ask? But yeah, if you're looking for the witch's house, you gotta zoom in a little bit. It's the only purple icon on the map. We'll hop over there real quick. Hop, skip, and a jump. Go check out what you're able to trade your little raven things in for. Right, so this is the witch's house. Of course, she's got a raven right on top of it. But once you hop inside, eat for free. That's the witch. Okay, I haven't done this on this account. Sorry for the tutorials. But yeah, we hop in here with the oracles. You're able to submit the oracles and you will gain levels. As you gain levels for turning in oracle stones, the requirement of oracle stones for the following level will go up. And yeah, you'll just get more and more rewards. So keep an eye out for that bird icon that's right up there. You see, 7 meters away. Go up there, just say what's up to them, and you'll get those oracle stones. So make sure you collect those as you explore. Next up, what are we missing? I feel like we've covered almost everything I want to cover. We're going to take a look at the character tab, and then we'll keep moving. Character tab. We are on the info screen. Move over here. I'm covering the outfit icon, but the info screen covers your character's attribute, their role, as well as their current stats. So right now, my crit rate, crit damage, that's all covered here. Everything pretty standard. Then we've got our arc, which is our weapon that we pull for on the arc banner. It's not really a banner, it's just an arc shop. Yeah, you spend those keys to unlock arcs, level them up. Same old, same old. The console gets weird. You've got this Game Boy. You put Tetris pieces in the Game Boy. There's different sets of the, what are they called? The modules, which are the Tetris pieces. And then there's different cartridges, which the cartridge is going to be what gives you the set effect. Everybody following? This will be pretty, there'll be a meta, there'll be guides. I'll make some guides and you'll know how to do this efficiently, or you can mix and match and try and do it yourself. That's fun too. Then we've got Awakenings. This is where you spend your constellations or your additional copies of the characters. In this game, they're called Mind Shards, which increase your awakening level. You have different awakening effects for each character. And then once you reach 3 awakenings or 6 awakenings, you get additional bonuses. Then we've got our Esper ability, which is where we level up our skills, as well as our support skill, our passive skills, and our life skills, which are there to help us within the, like the cafe and whatnot. Different characters will have different bonuses, and it'll help you run the business better and make more money. Then we've got our character profile. It says stuff about the character. Pretty much it. You can hop in here, read all about them, lots of details, as well as your move, as well as your voice lines and everything. Yeah, they could talk to you. That about covers the character guide. We've also got the development guide up here at the top. This will help you based on what they're telling us. It'll kind of give you a guide on how to build the character, how to set up your console, and what to prioritize with your abilities. It's interesting that they've included a pretty in-depth guide here. Pretty neat. I think that this is a good baseline guide. What we don't have within this is how to actually play the character. That's going to be in the tutorial. So you go and do the character tutorials for that. Everybody following? All right, guys, that about does it for this beginner guide. There's a lot more that can be covered. We could go over every item in the inventory, but we're not going to do that. I don't want to waste too much of your time. We're coming up on like 40 minutes here anyways. Oh, she bopped her head. If you're enjoying this Neverness to Everness content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. Comment down below what you're looking forward to most, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace.